You are about to listen to a podcast talk show that might offend you or might get you upset. Well, too bad for you because we don't care. Because this is just about opinions and sometimes real comedy. So get ready for a bunch of people eating, drinking, and just sitting around talking about everything. It is time for the podcast of Living Room Conversation. It is time for XY 101 with your host Will Davis and the man they call Asshole.
All right.
Epictetus.
So, welcome, folks, to another episode of XY 101. I'm your host, Will D, and with me is
Calvin.
Call me Q.
Lydia Renee Penn.
And Mo. From Nerd A Ricans.
There we go. So, if you haven't tuned in on the LDM Network to Nerd A Ricans, then you'll get to see Mo. All right. So, today, we're going to start off talking a little bit about dating. Because me and Mo did an episode on LDM talking about some relationship stuff, and figured we might as well continue our conversation of sorts on the podcast here. So, if you haven't noticed, DJ Horny is taking a little time off. He has some family affairs too, but you'll probably hear burr 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 a little later in the show's coming. All right, so first things first. What are some obvious red flags when dating?
In dating?
Yeah, when dating. What are some real obvious, like, there should not be a date too? Or you find out later on, like, damn, I need to cut this off before it gets too serious. Like,
oh my God, are you kidding me?
Yeah. That's why I said they're obvious. It's not something that you find out subtly, you know, when you're in the relationship. I don't know. I mean, just like some real obvious red flags, like, nah, we
They steal from you. How about that?
That's a good one.
You wake up and shit's missing.
Ooh, Cardi B. Cardi B. We don't talk about it enough, but yeah, that's the thing.
Probably the wrong person to date, but you know, it happens.
I agree on that. And me, it would be when you're talking too far ahead before we even got or like
The planner.
I'm not sure, because it depends on what they're saying. Because,
like, I mean, what they saying, if it's too far, like first dates
about
are
relationships,
introduction.
yeah.
You know, job interview. You're sitting there, you're just feeling each other out, but if she's already way too comfortable and has already like made plans in the back of her head what's going to happen in the next 3 months and slips that out during the conversation. I'm like, I'm not sure yet now of what's to come, because who knows to say like the next day she's waking up and the next thing you know you're like, there's
a wedding ring for
right.
She got
priest
a priest
right there
over the bed and just like saying, "Dearly beloved." No, I'm jumping out a window, bro.
But okay, so how do you feel about if somebody were to bring up the topic of like having kids one day on a first date? Because for a lot of people,
good.
Especially as we get further like in age, right? If you're still dating into your late 20s, early 30s, or even later, right? Mm-hmm. You have people who are like, "Hey, look, I just want to be real honest. I do want kids one day. Do you see?"
Let's just get it all out in the
right.
open.
Like,
what do you expect? What do I expect? That way, nobody's fucking disappointed.
That's why I say sometimes talking about the future isn't bad, but I think it's also how they talk about it.
It's
right?
not what you say; it's how you say it.
Yeah,
it's how you say it. I mean, if you're gonna say how do you feel about children, okay, I could then be honest about how do I feel. Love them, hate them, want them, don't want them, or I'm sterile, or
right,
things of that nature. But you're bringing it up in a way that's okay. You're looking for something. Now you know your answer.
Your physical appearance and the way you smell.
Smell is big. Smell is big.
Smell.
Yeah, I mean,
because if this is gonna be the first date, right? I'm gonna try my damnedest, right? I'm gonna go through the whole bells and whistles to look good. So and you should too.
She should be lucky.
Nah, bro. You take her to a pool.
What?
That way she has to wear the bikini, barely wear any clothes, so you see the whole body, and then she wears makeup. It all comes the fuck off. And you find out what she look like.
No, you say all of that.
Wait, what?
When I say bells and whistles, like okay, as females say, you got to get dolled up. So like, even if you get dolled up and you smell like shit, you didn't do everything. Okay, you fucked up somewhere,
missing.
right?
Presentation, bro.
There you go.
This is true.
That's a red flag. If they stink right there, like for no reason, like they weren't just working out or nothing.
No, that's fair.
Even if they
because a lot of people doing gym dates now.
Make room for excuses,
No, hell no.
Be smelling funky.
No,
like that.
gym dates are a thing now. People will do a gym date now is
Put on a first date.
Yeah, like a
But
first
gym
date.
dates, you know,
Yeah.
you're
And do
together in the
what?
Gym, so you're allowed to smell funky together.
But that's
Exactly.
after. That's
You
not
go
the
to a meeting
beginning.
place and you already coming like Pepe Le Pew.
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
sorry.
problem.
You offending even the people next to you? That's a big red flag right there.
Definitely.
Hygiene. Oh no.
Yeah, you gotta stick. You gotta stick to the stick. Something.
That's offensive.
You make small children cry when they walk by you. There's your.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, how you communicate too.
Yeah,
Don't talk like me. Don't have
Talk
like,
like
do
me.
not.
Nigga, they cannot talk like.
Do
I don't think
not.
nobody can talk like.
Yeah, don't talk like me. If you talk like me, that's another like red flag. Like if I catch
You mean like a dude
what does that
or like
mean?
specifically you?
Huh?
You mean like a dude?
Nah, female motherfucker. I mean,
No.
see, that's the type of shit I mean. Like I can't have you like responding like that. Like no.
So she's like, nah, nigga, come
Nah,
here, nigga.
yeah.
All right, so she comes with a Bronx or Brooklyn accent.
It's like, hey,
I'm thorough.
for lack of a better term, no, that wouldn't work because that would turn into me like we fucking. That's it, right? And so then like after I hear your voice, I get annoyed. That's not no.
It's unattractive.
And then like after that, you probably gonna get attacked. Like you talking
So
like
are
that,
we
you gonna
clear here? The man said he's still gonna fuck it. You
Yeah.
just don't want to hear it
He's
after.
just not trying to marry it. I
That's
get
what
it.
pillows were made
I can
for.
understand that.
Fuck it, kill it, marry it.
So she already fell in that category of a hit it category.
Yeah,
right
she-
then and there.
Yeah, but
As soon as she
started
opened her mouth.
Yeah,
So what? You sound like me.
after that, beat it, dude.
Sound like Mike Tyson. We're just gonna hit it. That's all. Just don't say nothing else.
I don't know. It depends. If you really like to laugh, that might be a keeper.
Oh,
Well, yeah.
Yeah, when you
Yeah,
do
yeah,
it well, yeah, for sure.
She's got a sense of humor behind it. Then
Not really. Sometimes you just need the funny voice. You know, like Fran Drescher.
Just like, I love you, nerd.
Even Fran looked good. It's like
See?
that's it.
so
But oh.
But I love you. I love you.
oh shit! There you go. What's his name again?
Rodney.
Oh yeah, Rodney. Uncle Rodney.
Rodney, nigga.
Shit, a red flag for me would be noticing she got a second Instagram and like a distant homie is all booed up with her on it. That's a big red flag.
Well, when
OnlyFans.
you go from the Finsta to the real profile and you see a whole nother story.
yeah, you see the whole truth. Like, oh wait, she's single on Finsta. She come back to
sex
the real
worker,
shit.
Yeah, that kind of. Yeah, that's a huge red flag. 'Cause then
Hold
you're
up, I think I know that nigga.
Exactly.
Unless you're into that.
You know,
Especially if you're at
you-
the place and some dude's just staring and say, "Wait, I've seen
you before."
And it's like, "Wait, aren't you? Bubble Lip Babs? Is that you? Yeah, you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm one of your biggest fans." And I'm like, okay, check please. I'm out here.
I mean, so here's the thing. If she's a sex worker, right? Are we gonna not date the girl who only does girl-on-girl scenes and solo play?
Of course I will.
You're going to do a lot
again,
more
that
than
falls
that.
under the category of hitting it, and that's it. Hit it,
Okay,
done.
fair enough. I mean, see, I don't mind if it's just girl-on-girl play
if
and
it's girl on
solo.
girl, I really
It's when she
can't
starts
get too
doing
mad
boy-girl
about that
scenes, am I
one.
like, nah, we not doing
Yeah,
it.
but
Nobody's
thing is-
running up in my castle. I'm sorry.
Right. It's like, but at the same time, you're out in public, and like you're spending most of your time trying to wonder what dude is not recognizing her on first sight.
So
Yeah,
but think about it like this, right? Isn't it a whole lot easier to be like, hey, bro, your girl can lick the hell out of a pussy versus, hey, bro,
can suck
your
a deep
girl
dick.
can suck the fuck out of dick. You see how deep she went?
I mean, so here's my thing,
Kind of
right?
easier.
Yeah,
Kind of
Don't
easier.
you ideally?
No.
Don't you ideally?
accept it?
You're not
Don't you
gonna-
ideally want to
easier.
walk around?
She's gifted. I'm just gonna pray to her.
No, but like, don't you ideally want to walk around with the girl you can brag
like,
about?
hey, the way your girl sucked that dick in
So
that
how the
last
fuck-
scene was fire.
So how the fuck do you know she eats good pussy if you didn't? You can look at it all you want.
You
to.
can watch the
So
video.
like, I wouldn't.
You paid
date
for it,
nobody
though.
Like that, and I wouldn't date nobody like that.
He
I don't
supported
even
the
date. That's what
family.
I'm not answering that many more
He
questions.
supported the family.
Because I'm
I'm not mad at him supporting the family watching my girl on girl.
Look, don't you want to walk around with a girl who everyone's looking at anyway?
Exactly. Nobody wants to walk around with a
True.
with a
I mean,
damn
as long as you're not a
librarian.
jealous person and you can
No. But I'm just saying, you want to walk around with a chick that you can be like, yeah, that's mine, right?
Of
Like you
course.
like that, right?
You wanna
That's
be
mine.
proud.
I'm hitting that, right?
Yeah.
So now, isn't it even more annoying? I mean, my point of view is when they get to see her naked, right? And they're like, I really want to hit that, and then you get to be the nigga in the video. I'm just saying.
Like, now you looking at my, and I'm the only nigga that she done did it
You
for.
should be getting paid.
Saying,
Like, Y'all seen
I can see the
82
logic in
Like
that.
82
you
videos.
motherfuckers are paying to see me hit that.
Yeah,
Like that
You know what I'm saying?
versus-
You're paying to see her play with herself, but I get to play with it. There's some that kind of thing. I'm like,
There's a boundary to that.
I could work with that.
Yeah.
Rather, like, I'm not gonna say that I'm not gonna invest in a sex worker, but I definitely cut it. No boy
course.
girl scenes. No boy girl scenes.
Yeah, like no.
That's it.
No.
I mean, you gotta have your limits, you know.
Yeah,
there's
and that's
gotta be a
it.
boundary
That's
to
where the
that.
that's
That I
where the
can
buck
understand the
stops.
logic
Right,
to that.
right. The buck don't get to go.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
That's why I said I can accept that. Cause think about it, shit gets wild with these guys and girls. I mean, what's that man, Adam? Or whatever his name is. He watched this bitch get stroked out by a black dude.
Oh, you talking about Adam 22?
Yeah, I could never. I could never.
You wouldn't worry about like
I'm
whether or
not-
not you measure up to her, like her standards. Like she's done all types of shit, you know.
That's the problem,
See,
Lydia.
that's why
Am
I
I
can't-
whack?
Like
And that's why I wouldn't fuck a bitch that
Well,
fucks
but here's
other
the thing,
niggas.
Here's the thing. Knowing women who have done that sort of thing, whether
Yes, you would.
amateur or pro, right?
You lying ass nigga.
They've literally said that, yeah, they mess with the biggest shit.
Yeah.
But, you know, the best sex for them is still the ones where they're more emotionally invested.
connected, right. You have
so,
to be
like,
connected.
if you, you know,
I mean,
if,
it gotta be
if
because
you
you done took
understand-
12 dicks in like 2 days. I mean, after a while, the feeling can't be the same.
No, but I'm just saying, like, I personally wouldn't be stressed after hearing from the professionals, right? Like, yeah, size really ain't just it. Now, don't get me wrong, you still have the chicks who are just like, I need more than 3
It
inches.
depends on what you're trying
But-
to do. I mean, if you're trying to just get blown out, then yeah, size matters.
Hey, listen, I just feel like this. If your girl is trying to go have sex scenes with Mandingo repeatedly, you ain't it, brother. She love you. She love your girl trying to have sex scenes with Mandingo. She love you, and she come back.
And she comes back?
She love you.
Yeah.
She love you, but she love that dick way more, nigga.
You love her, you bugging. Like,
Nigga, she helping you out when you busting up. You ain't doing shit. Like, that's it. Nigga, you don't even go in the pussy no more. You just pray that nigga never went in her ass. He said he can't stretch the mouth out. Damn.
All right, so those are the red flags.
There's more.
Okay,
There's one more.
what's the last red flag?
Manners, rudeness.
Here's the gentleman.
You know what? You know what?
There's got to be some manners. There's got to be, there's a lady, and then there is, and I'm gonna leave it at that.
Look,
you are
if you're not
nigga.
bringing that
That's
energy
why.
to me,
You-
I don't give a fuck.
You want to tell you?
You're rude overall, all around. It's only a matter of time before it gets to you.
It hits the closest people to them.
Yeah, because respect is a two-way street. In the beginning, yeah, but then if she's not rude with you because there's an impression, but then she's rude to everyone else around, to me that's a red flag because eventually, somewhere, there's going to be a disagreement, and then that rude beast's going to come out.
Yo, Q,
Indeed.
Yes, sir.
am I not rude as fuck to just about everybody?
I mean, yeah,
You're an
definitely.
equal
right.
opportunist.
Am I rude to you?
Of course.
Okay, you're an equal opportunity rude.
See?
Exactly.
So it doesn't, but it's more playful with you. And you bring the same energy back, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
It's like
so, You know what
love.
I'm saying? That's why it don't bother me.
That's how we know we're loved by you, Will.
Like sometimes you just gotta say what you really thinking.
True.
Because you know, most of the time people give premeditated answers for everything in the world. They're like, hey, how do I look?
Yeah, but that was
You see that 2 seconds? I'm thinking of what
What to
not
say.
to say. No, what not to say. Because I already thought, bitch, you look fat. Them shits is tight. Why your
Yeah, but that's
stomach over the
honesty.
jeans and they high waisted?
Honesty is good. No,
Like, you can't
Honesty
say,
is
but when you don't say it, they be like, oh, I look great then.
right.
No.
But you
It's
see-
about the opposite
That is
of
where
honesty.
you
When
niggas
it's
fuck
just
up at
like
right there.
brutal,
You should. That's exactly what you
and
should
with
do.
no holds barred, and no disregard.
For no
whatsoever.
reason.
But that's the thing, right? So like, okay, are you really gonna get mad at the autistic kid for telling you straight shit? No. But seriously, no, I bring it to that
Yeah,
degree
that's
because
honesty.
they are brutally honest. But is it
Brutal.
truly being rude or is it just unfiltered? You get what I'm saying?
Unfiltered.
Because
Yeah.
people will take that level of honesty and say it's rude.
things.
Yeah, but there are people who are
no.
not autistic and they're unfiltered.
But my own thing is, why does it matter if they are or aren't? If it's the fucking truth, it shouldn't be rude. It should just be like, damn,
Well,
I really got to reevaluate the
let's be
situation.
real here. Kids get away with saying a lot of shit. Because I remember when I was a kid, I was in the elevator and it was mad tight as a kid. My mother told me, she says the story too many times. You looked up at the guy, I was like, there's no room in here because it is fat guy. When did he get so big? Everybody starts laughing.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
But I got away with it because I'm a little kid.
Right.
But we say the most disrespectful, honest shit.
Oh, hell yeah.
True.
I mean,
Because the equivalent to that would be get your fat ass out of the way.
nah, the equivalent to that is nigga.
No, I mean
tip
like
up the
nowadays,
air.
if you were to get in the elevator now, the equivalent of that is nigga get your fat ass out of the fucking way.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
What Ludacris said? Move, bitch. Get out the way. Right? Yeah. I can agree with that. Sometimes you just got to go.
But those are red flags. What are some of your personal? This is not for everybody.
Oh, man.
Personal green flags.
Oh,
Green flags. Okay.
Personal green flags. Ladies first.
They got a nice laugh. I don't know.
So,
I thought she said ass.
You don't want somebody who's like,
Yeah, I have this is a green flag for me, but it's a thing that I look for no matter what. I heard it from one time from this dating expert. He put it as a saying: invest in someone who will invest in you, not because you like them. So when I see someone putting the same kind of effort into me,
That's quality.
as much as I'm putting into them, that's a big green flag for me. Because
I agree.
It means that they're not there just for the meal. They're not there to
sex.
well,
keep that.
yeah.
Just,
Nah, he said I'll keep that.
but they're investing in you.
But they're investing in me because they want to get to know me.
Right.
They want to get that closeness. They want something, and it's not something monetary. It's something that's personal between the two
Right.
people, and that is a green flag for me. That's something I look for immediately.
Nice.
I got a green flag to red flag.
He's still on red flag.
You mean a yellow flag? I mean, slow down, but still proceed.
Okay, the green flag is we fucking, right? The red flag is, or the yellow flag is that in between time of how you react after we fucking.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
the red, the X is when I tell you to beat it.
When I tell you
Because
beat
he
it,
always
if you don't
says
get out,
beat it.
I mean, you could beat it, yeah, and then beat it. So beat it and beat it.
Beat it and beat it.
Beat it, and then beat it. You said it, not me.
Okay.
That's a
Okay.
green flag?
That's a
Well,
That's a red flag.
That's
That's a
still,
red
Oh,
flag. Okay.
I can't see that as even a red flag because, I mean, at least you in her face and
Yeah.
then, you know.
There you go.
Well, right.
Beat it and beat it. I like that.
I mean,
You killed a bunch of
But
children,
but you're right though. That time after you hit and you see what they turned into, it's like, yo, if we didn't have a conversation after the
That's
sex about
smart,
like we're
yeah.
a thing now,
Yeah.
but you start acting like we're a thing now, we not a
You're
thing.
mine.
oh man, damn.
piggybacking off of that, that's the second green flag. That conversation. That conversation of intimacy that we're talking about.
No. I
Busting
don't
off
wa-
the face and doing shit like
I
that.
don't want that
kind of
conversation.
conversation. No, but it's a conversation you gotta have.
No. But here's the thing: like, if I just finished busting my nut, and now you trying to have that conversation, also a red flag. If you talk about the next morning,
Yes.
right, and you're just like, so I just want to know, like, I would even appreciate it's like I just want to know because I might have another date this weekend. Be like, bet, nah, we cool. We don't worry about it. Go enjoy yourself. Like,
Exactly.
I don't mind that, but at least let me nut, sleep, and then approach the conversation.
She'll let you know.
Having those conversations after the fact.
Nah, she'll let you
Because I'm
know.
gonna say whatever to get you out the
No.
house.
She'll let you know about getting into position. So you don't have to ask her shit. So that's going on whether face like you said. When we get conversation for you to know her face. I don't know this going on.
I don't know.
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay.
Somebody told you?
I really wonder where your thought process started at sometimes.
Sometimes I don't know where they end.
Don't either.
Stay tuned.
All right, but damn, a green flag for me is she listens to just the right amount of sexy red, bro. Just the
Just the right amount of
just the
sexy
right
red?
amount of sexy red, but just the best amount of Lauren Hill. So you know, it's like a good balance. Like she's educated.
Intellectual hood rat.
Yeah, you know, you know.
Is that like somebody who's really smart and just ghetto?
Yeah.
Okay. She got a switchblade in one hand and Byron in another.
There you go.
Nah, she got switchblade in one hand and biochemics in the next. Like
Even
you
better.
know,
See, you get that, see?
She her genius.
I like that.
That's a
Okay.
great green flag.
I do.
Because you know why? I could go out her. You can sit there and go crazy, get crazy, all that. And let me pass out, hold to my left side. She gonna know what to do.
She's fucking.
He said she gonna save me from a stroke, and then she gonna let me stroke. This is a beautiful thing.
Telling, bro.
Nice wordplay.
Nigga said, nice word, baby, nice word. You
Go to
say
the cafe side of the bar, have a little conversation, intellectual. Go to the bar, drink it up. A bar fight breaks out, bitch, back to back with you.
Yeah.
No, back to back with
Fact.
you.
True.
And then the best part about that-
I'm gonna cut you to the white meat.
She said, I'm gonna cut you to the white meat and you gotta come see me. Like,
Word.
nigga, what the how do you respond to that? How can you, I'm gonna
Respond by
cut you
dropping my
up to the
knee.
point you gotta come see me.
See, that's another green red flag right there.
Because
See?
that means you gotta
Hey, that's another green and red flag right there.
I'm saying she only act like
ain't
that when
saying
the occasion occurs. If the occasion doesn't occur, you don't see that from her.
Okay, so what she do in that club, she could do to you.
Oh, now you scared about her?
Huh?
Why you? I would. This.
Oh, I'm not scared.
You're supposed to
I'm
be
not-
happy
I'm
with
not-
the
no,
girl.
I'm not-
Why would I be mad or do anything wrong to that type of woman?
Because you can't help that you're still dealing with a woman.
What going to do to you, nigga? Are you not listening?
No,
what
I
I'm
hate
trying
to say
tell
it,
you?
but like there is just this level of miscommunication that's bound to happen between the genders. It's just a thing.
That's why communication is.
It's
Key.
key. No, but you see, it's less about thinking that we'll never have a fight and learning or knowing, because sometimes you get lucky, it just works out that your personalities are compatible.
Tupac ain't
But just
never fucking
understanding
go to
how to work
med
through the
school.
animosity, right? Because if you're a couple that can get into an argument, because it's bound to happen, you're people, right? And then you know how to talk to each other about the subject, or you give each other the right amount of space before having the conversation, or whatever the case may be. That's the ability to actually have the relationship.
That's when it becomes key, because you can talk.
Right.
And it doesn't become a combatant situation.
Right.
Where
It
now
doesn't
the
have to
wall
be-
is divided,
Right.
and you're on that corner, I'm on the other corner, and I'm arming up.
Because I'm gonna tell you, my green flag in general is someone that can accept me for me, right? It's not necessarily, because here's the thing, you're gonna date people, and sometimes you're gonna be attracted to people that are similar to you, right? But how often than not does that not work, right? It's like you can't really love yourself
Opposites
that way.
attract.
Right, it's opposite. So sometimes you'll find somebody that's completely different, and what you enjoy is that they're always putting you on to something different, and you're always putting them on to something they didn't know about, right? So you can
grow.
have that back and forth.
Yeah.
So
But
that's
just
that growth between the opposite, because you're learning from each other.
right, but it's just that idea that even though you're opposite, right, they can accept you for you being you, right? They're not trying to turn you into what they want. That, I think, is major. That's a huge green flag for me.
That is a green flag.
That has been my green flag for 19 years.
That's a fucking
nothing
fact.
similar.
That woman is a fucking saint.
I had something similar, where it was a similar, but it was also an opposite, meaning that I'm a total nerd, sci-fi and all that,
Right.
and she's a total nerd, but it came only to horror.
Okay.
But I enjoy horror too, but I found a common
Yeah.
thing that we can both.
Good for
and
you.
For
Yeah.
her, it's like she loved The Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah.
And so she loved, her girl was Sonequa Martin Green.
Okay.
Oh, I said, well, guess what? She's a captain of a starship on Discovery. She's like,
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
There you go.
She binged 4 episodes, 2 sit-downs on the couch complaining about what she saw until, no, wait, there's more. And now she's a huge fan.
Well,
Just like that.
TV brings
and
us
I don't know
together.
if anyone remembers, but she
You dig?
actually started on daytime TV on a show called Passions. That
Oh,
is
wow.
yeah, like one of those old crappy soap opera type things. And honestly, it's one of the few that I actually liked growing up when my mother would watch that crap. So I love her, and I've loved her since then. Sexy ass Simone, best recast
yeah.
ever.
But the thing is, we found that commonality, and then she learned from it and grew from it. And then then it became a bigger acceptance, which again became the green flag. The opposites attracting, and then a commonality that we both shared that grew and flourished.
Right. See, there you go. That's I don't know. I just feel like those are the best relationships because that's the best friendships.
Yeah.
All right. So here's one thing I found funny because I was thinking about this the other day, and especially when I'm on the internet and people are constantly talking about what dating is now. I'm just like, do you remember what you thought dating was going to be like in your youth? Like, what was that? What did it look like to you?
The wood.
Korean Topanga.
Yo.
That shit look like stress. That shit look like stress. Isn't it? Then if it's not Korean Topanga, it's that one episode of Moesha where all the boyfriends popped up. I really swore to God that was gonna be my life too. Like I'm gonna have a birthday. That's why I don't have birthday parties.
Because you don't want any of the wrong people to get the invite.
Yeah, and
I
then
feel
you be
that.
sitting there looking like, hey, smash. Oh shit. Let's see if I can get two of them tonight.
Me as a nerd, believe it or not, at a young age, the one thing I kind of thought it would be like is like Adams, Morticia, and Gomez. I was like, I was gonna find my crazy ass nerdy like me.
Good for you.
And
Emo?
when she's
I feel like that is nerd goals.
Yeah, that definitely gotta be like.
for me. Girlfriend speaks a certain way. I said, Tish, I love it when you talk Spanish.
Yeah,
Su
ma.
madre. That would be me. That's my Gomez. That would be my Morticia.
Nice.
Nat Turner.
Now what?
Nat
Like the
Turner.
slave?
Nat Turner.
Oh.
Her. Nat Turner.
Nat Turner.
I was really hoping you didn't name that.
I'm just kidding.
The key.
No, well, that's why I was just like, shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, because I first thought that. Then he said it again. I said, it can't be. And then he went with the arm thrusting. And I'm like, damn.
Come on, guys.
No, you know what? I'm not even going to lie, though. Despite the the graphicness of it, I was really hoping it would be as easy as a porno. No, and I mean this in the best way possible because exactly,
Not
it's like
complex.
really simple. Like I'm super geeky, right? And especially when I was younger, it was the kind of geek that like could not talk to a pretty girl, kind of geeky, right? Just all I was ever missing were glasses. I shit you not. So for me, it was very much just kind of like I really hope that when I finally do she's nice to me, and I'm like, I should ask her out. It'll just be like, so, you want to go out? And she's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'm just like, yes.
I feel like those types of dudes nut in their pants when she says yes.
You know what?
I feel like they nut on themselves when she says yes.
I can honestly say I wouldn't have been surprised if it happened.
I will second that. Nerd myself.
You'd at least be like, at least as stiff as a rock.
Nipples harder than fucking.
What the whole boy said so hard I could chop cocaine? Like, yup. Sounds about right.
Once she says yes, you're already walking them down halfway. Okay.
Right? Like you gotta
See you later.
You definitely, you know those scenes in like an old school sitcom where like he's so excited he like immediately runs off and forgets he didn't get her number or email or any way to contact her about like let's plan the date, but it's just like she said yes and you run the fuck off. That's real. That's fucking real. You're just like holy shit.
Oh god.
And I think for me it was even more so back then. Like, I never could be my online self in person.
Oh, of course.
Right?
Oh,
Like
come on, Kilgore.
That's your alter ego?
Come on, Kilgore. X35, 35, 35.
but it wasn't even that. It was just more so
Smash these bitches.
No, if I was online, it was just I knew I was already talking to people from the same kind of community because back then, like chat rooms and whatnot worked. That's how old I am.
That's me too. AOL.
Right?
Here's
AOL,
the
right?
name, Kilgore.
Exactly. all of that, you knew either you were in a chat room, you didn't like people that were doing you move. So eventually, like, you knew if you were in a particular room or talking to a specific person. I did a whole bunch of gaming chat rooms. Like, you're already in a community of people where you can comfortably
Like
be
mine, yeah.
yourself, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I always felt confident enough to talk to people, whatever. I think back then we had Coke Music, right? So, like, people had their Coke Music girlfriends. If I ever log into my old AIM, she's still there, and every now and again we say, what's up? Like,
Coke?
Never met the girl.
Wait. Coke Music. What is that?
Oh my God, I dated somebody I never met for like years in high
Exactly.
school. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to come to Michigan. And
Never fucking
I would
happened.
talk to her all night long, every night.
And
Coke Music.
I'm thinking the same thing. That's why I'm sitting over and calling like, what?
Do you remember Club Penguin?
Huh?
Mini clips. Club Penguin, RuneScape.
Yeah.
All those online
All
games
those
where people
rooms
would
and shit.
chat and then play an RPG at the same time, essentially.
Oh, no,
So
yeah.
do you remember that Coke? And I think sometimes they still
Coke.
do. They have the codes on the caps for Sprite and Coke and things like that. Coke Music was a Sims-like game, right? That was multiplayer, whatever. You get to make certain
Make your
beats and
own.
stuff. You get to build your own house, and the codes on the caps of Sprite and Coke and the rest of their products got you free money in the game, and then you can purchase all your stuff then.
Cokehead made it.
But what I loved about it was that there was also a wrestling game in there. So it was like a sumo wrestling game that you had to play rock, paper, scissors, and then your characters would animate whatever it was. So this was a big thing. Like, see, you're looking at me now, but when I tell you as a fucking thing, I fucking mean it.
I told you the conversation that way, nigga.
Nigga, what?
Yeah, man.
Bro, what the fuck? Go outside.
I do now.
No, then, nigga, you got
He's a great man now.
Wait. Actually, I went outside back then. This is what you don't understand. I slept 2 hours a day.
socializing, yeah.
No, I slept 2 hours a day. I was on basketball team, track team, various other anime club, a whole bunch of other things that I was doing. I ran my own club at the time. Like, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from like, I try to make sure I'm home between 8, 9, if needed,
So
10,
dark.
right? And then I'd be up from 10 until 2 doing shit on the internet.
Yeah.
Reading manga, never really watching anime because I had
Internet
dial-up,
was
like, that shit
fun in the 90s.
But
Yeah,
no,
that's
we're talking-
Nigga, you
we're
still
talking
be up like that.
Yeah.
now I go to sleep at like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
But I used to be up until like 3, wake up again at 5 and go back and do it all over again, and then pull 70 hours straight on weekends.
I didn't have the internet in my time.
Oh.
So I would be out. Yeah, we'd be in the project playing Manhunt all
Did
throughout.
that.
Or we played football right there in the grass where the chain link was at. So if you get knocked into the concrete, that's you get knocked into the concrete.
I mean, this may sound bad, and my mother may hate this, but
Get home and watch from like 11 o'clock to about 1:30 in the morning, 2:30, nothing but the sci-fi shows. You had Star Trek, Space 19.
What was your favorite sci-fi channel? Because there weren't many then.
Channel 11, PIX in the evening after midnight.
I'm not gonna lie.
Star Trek came on.
That's
After
true.
Star Trek
Yeah.
came Space 1999. Then
I like
freaking
the
Doctor
Sci-Fi
Who on
Network
Channel
when they
9.
came out.
By the time I went to sleep, I was like,
What?
and I was putting my head down, I started hearing the birds chirp. Like, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to sleep.
Yeah.
Then I had to get up.
It's
go
too
to school,
bright.
Start this whole thing again. I didn't have the internet back then.
I had the internet when I was growing up, and some nights you would catch me on there till like 2, 3 in the morning. But I was a kid that was usually home by herself, so you know, before
too.
3 o'clock, I done smoked me a blunt and got tired.
Oh, lucky you. I didn't smoke back then.
Yeah,
That's the only time I could go to sleep. We go smoke the fellas, we get a bag, we light up. See ya.
I wasn't that
Head
kid
home,
that
go to
couldn't
sleep.
do too much of what he wanted. I don't know. It just didn't make sense to not be able to do certain things. Like you can't smoke weed. I can't, or you don't want.
No, my thing was I never liked it.
That's why you get
I guess
weed
I was
for it.
straight edge, but I never liked weed in high school.
You learn the hard thing.
It wasn't until I came back from Iraq that
You're like, I need something.
you know, all of that.
I mean, like,
Listen, for me, when I first started, it was the best thing around. We were freaking giggling, watching stupid Cheech and Chong movies that would leave our stomachs hurting so bad, laughing. I mean, you'd laugh at it right now without being high,
No, I'm
but when
never
you got high, you were done.
I can imagine.
Now, I'm older, and it's like, for me, it's like if I'm having a night that I can't sleep from insomnia, I get 2 tokes, I'm good. I sleep deep. I got dream, I wake up real refreshed.
Not me, man. Not me.
that shit now is like
Medicinal,
it's
every
like
now and
vitamin C
again,
to me.
though,
Yeah.
like I said, meet someone, and then they're like they're 420
Yes, sir.
friendly. I'm like, yeah, okay,
Yeah.
we're lighting up,
Yeah.
enjoying ourselves.
No, I just recently cut back from smoking a little bit, you know. Spent a lot of money on marijuana.
You know what?
But now, even though that being the case, is not as much as it used to be. And then you have dispensaries all over the freaking
Yeah.
city.
They're trying to shut that shit down. They're trying to shut all these dispensaries down, dude. Oh, you're not legal. We're going to fine you $10,000 a day. Now I got to go somewhere else. Don't tell anybody.
It's no different than back in the
No,
days.
but they
It's
get
like,
upset.
You go to the old fucked up old building. It's like oh shit. There's a police out there. We gotta find the next spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
yo.
that's true.
I used
That's
to
true.
hate that when growing
That's
up.
true.
You walk
That's
by,
true. I
like you
forgot
walk
about
up to
that.
your budman's building.
I would tell my friend, can you go in? Because I don't
Nah.
know.
And then if you
He's
try to come
weird.
across your informant, it's like, dude, close it down. And if he's not around because he got pinched, you're like, ah,
I
what the
hate
fuck?
those
You gotta
times.
go to a new
Nah,
spot.
Those are dry times.
That's where you had to have. As a young
Your
nigga, you had to
backup.
have 2.
Your backup,
You had to have
backup,
2.
and then your
'Cause
backup,
let's be
backup,
real.
backup. Your last resort.
This shit
Now
wasn't.
it's like for me, the
It wasn't
last
like these fucking shits
resort,
now.
Washington Square Park.
Oh
Right
wow.
there, all around the fountain.
Yeah.
You're all over the place.
But they know you though, huh?
Well, I know most of them now.
Yeah, they're not gonna try to.
It's like, look at this. I don't even have to give the money in my hand secretly. Here you
Thank
go.
God.
And they're giving me $2. I'm like, nice.
Yeah.
And I'm walking away right in front of a cop, like, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, now, yeah.
It's a
I'm all
beautiful
out.
thing, you know. Who'd have think we would have saw that day? Huh?
Honestly, I'm not gonna hold
Right in
you.
the cop's face.
Exactly.
Not that I can smoke in the cow's face, but I hate the fact that I can smoke on the cow's face. If
True,
that
but
makes
it's not
sense.
fun anymore, right?
Yeah, like
fun anymore. Now you
it's
gotta
not
do
fun
other
anymore.
shit.
It's not fun anymore.
You
But
gotta
then
do a
also
mushroom
on
or
top of
something.
that, it's like shit. I remember when I used to get an eighth. That shit was $40, and it was pain. Now I get an eighth, it'd be $40. It'd be the same, just the same as the $30 eighth. And it's like, goddamn, what happened to the purity of the weed?
Yeah, but now they're putting
That's
stuff in.
who we are going to.
Yeah.
Because I know now. Because I made it a point.
No,
I go where it's quality, and then especially, you know, when the guy that's selling it to you knows his shit.
Yeah.
If he knows his shit, then you know you're getting quality.
Right.
And he said, here, smell this one.
Well, yeah, you know those guys is gonna always have their shit on point. But I'm talking about as
What
far
you doing,
as
Charles?
these stores that you go to, like
I only have one
like
store that I go to.
I only got one store I go to for that, definitely.
And I didn't even know it was in my neighborhood. I'm in the Bronx, over in Meshuggah, and I didn't even.
You live over there?
Yeah.
How you ain't know?
The dispensary was next to this Mexican shop.
I
I'm
live
like,
on 205.
"What?" And I'm like, what? I went there one day, because I usually go, like I said, I go to Washington Square Park. I know my boys there. I got their card. Ready to call. I was like, I want to travel down there. So I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh, here."
I don't like. I had a
What is
boy.
this? I'm like, what is this? And I talked to the dude, and that's like 10 minutes. And he met me, and he ran, I said, oh, this man knows his shit. And he's letting me
Yeah.
sample. I said, what about this? He said, oh, that's my good shit. I said,
It's something
"Give me some of your
about
good shit."
it's something about hiding.
My boy. Oh.
It's something about walking down the block and having that pack of sour from like the good old 2005.
That
And you
stinky
can't even hide it.
Stinky shit.
Like you put that shit in everything and you just can't hide it. And I'm like, yeah, somebody's about to get high today. And it's just now you get sour and it's
I always
Yeah,
hear
it's not
that.
pungent.
no, it's
Unless you
I
haven't
never-
smoked
I
in a
never
while,
understood it,
you know,
you know
you
what?
In here, there were two ladies outside, and they were smoking up some stuff. I was like, oh man, someone's getting religion.
Yeah.
bro, that old sour was a head crack, bro.
Namaste.
Ain't nothing like that old sour. Like nigga,
I haven't
niggas
had that in
was
a
still smoking
while.
green back then. Niggas would buy the sour and mix some of it with the green. Cause that sour was so goddamn strong.
That's what I always
You
say.
can hide the green
Wait.
smell. You can't hide your sour. Nigga said he bought sour.
Next question, you pothead.
Hey,
Don't hate.
don't hate. You just haven't graduated yet.
Just cause you get high off of life, don't blame me cause I use trees.
Who says I use life or tree? Man, I got liquor. That's good enough. The occasional
Liquor don't get
Wait till
you
you
high.
try it. Wait
I
till
don't
you-
smoke.
Liquor don't get
you
you
will never
high.
see me smoke. I swear to God, you will never see me smoke.
Okay.
Edibles, sure. I will never
All
smoke.
right, so, all right.
I will never smoke.
Same difference.
Hey yo,
You just
Never
don't
got
have to inhale. I got you.
Yeah, no inhaling, no.
he has asthma.
Save
Yeah,
the lungs for friends.
And
yeah.
but it takes a shit ton of edibles. It really does.
Yeah, me too.
Like a shit. I'm like, what the fuck? They're like, no, just wait for the effect. I'll wait 4 hours. Nothing. I have to be like, give me like 2 or 3 more. Nothing.
That's with me too.
2 or 3
That's why
more.
I don't.
How's the one I gave you? How was it?
Well, I get it from that spot.
Mild body high. I'm telling you, bro. Like it takes.
Relax. It ain't posed.
have
It's not
one.
posed.
The last time I really got high was when I told the story before. Well, they gave me like 3 or 4 different chocolate bars from California. I'm thinking it's just special chocolate from like California. No, because like California has a whole bunch of different fucking like
So-
places where they
hold
grow
up.
things.
Can we skip
so I'm
this
thinking like,
part?
okay, whatever. And then they're just like, we meant weed. I'm like, what the fuck? You know I don't
So
smoke.
you ate all 3 of them?
No. So each square was worth 3 joints. I ate 4 squares.
That's all right. Was it like a
And
punch bar?
I mean, like fat ass blunt type shit.
Punch bar?
I don't even remember the name of it. It was some, and honestly, the reason why I liked it was it tasted like lavender in chocolate. It was
So
delicious.
it's also.
Man, I could not open my eyes. Charles
I was about
told me
to
that
say
night.
you had to be so high.
Charles, I could not open my Deadpool. I saw Deadpool for my birthday that year. Deadpool was a soundtrack because I literally could not physically open my eyes. I think there's an explosion because I went to watch the movie like 3 or 4 days later on a Tuesday, and there's an explosion that happens within like the first 20 minutes. Right, that I'm finding this out on the Tuesday that I thought lasted about 6 hours when I was in the film. Right? Like, that's how high I was.
It was a brownie.
America over his eyes.
It was 5 years ago, and it was a brownie. Brother brought in these brownies, and he said, they're special. They're fucking special.
Oh, man.
And don't tell me, I love chocolate, bro. This is brownie.
Yeah.
I'm going to have this.
Yeah.
So I said, I took it. I wrapped it, took it with me. Went over to my ex's house. And he said, this is a special brownie. So, yes, I don't know. Make some, let's have it.
Oh, God. What thing?
Oh, man. I've been high, but this was from the tip of my head to the tingles to the bottom of my toes. My toes were tingling. My toes don't fucking tingle.
Wow.
But they were tingling all over the place. I'm like, whoa, she was like in another world, not there. And I had that jungle look in my eye, and I did the Al Bundy. I pointed to the room. Let's go. Let's go. Best nut ever, bro. Best nut. I felt like fucking. I was like Cheech and Chong's next movie. Like I was slinging, like flying into space off that nut, bro.
I haven't had one of those in a while.
It was, bro. And then went to sleep so good, so good.
See, people constantly tell me that, like, whether they were high or they were drunk, they had their best nut, right? I was completely sober during mine. You ever watch Spartacus? And you see how they have those big, deep, like, and you're like, it's like 30 seconds of sex, right? I had something like that once.
Wait,
No, not even, because that's the thing. If shit happens so quick, you still stay hard, so you just keep going.
Keep going.
But, like, I just had one of those real primal, like, it started while watching Glee. All fucking
what?
You see, like, I have the weirdest fucking story. We're watching fucking Glee, it leaves us messing around in the bed, right? We go into fucking sex, and it turned into one of those, like, real, like, Sparty, like, and you just have that real hard hung, like, come, and then next thing you know, you just kind of, like, keep going. My dick's still hard, keep going.
Don't waste it.
Like, you came, right? So you're looking at her, she's looking at
for
you,
you.
and she's just like,
I'm not gonna judge. It's Glee. I'm not gonna judge.
yeah, fucking Glee, right?
I'm not gonna judge. Bro.
To each his
So
own.
what was the name of the song that was playing in the
Don't even
background?
remember, bro. I just remember.
It don't matter.
Like, I
I might have
don't,
judged you if you said you were watching the Muppets. I might have thought about twice about that one.
You ever had something weird playing in the background while you were trying to have sex and it just like you couldn't, you had to turn it off?
No, see,
I remember when I was in high school and I was trying to fuck, and then Chucky, not Chucky, fucking Leprechaun. Leprechaun came on, and it was Leprechaun. And I don't remember which number it was, but it was Leprechaun from the hood.
That's
And
three.
then nigga was fucking, and the next thing you know, the nigga start fucking the tranny, and it's like,
you see, I knew he was gonna say in the hood because something about the story said he just had BET on, and then
yeah, because one minute it was uncut, next minute it was what the fuck.
That's
and
the
it's like,
worst.
God damn it, what are you doing, Leprechaun? And then
Turn
like,
that shit
nigga, what
off.
are you doing?
turn it off.
And he's hearing the wee voice in the background there.
Hey,
and
I
you're
want
trying to
me
post a
goat.
note, and you're in there, and then let's go get that leprechaun
That part
out.
didn't bother me. It was when I seen what the fuck. It was when I seen what the fuck he was looking at.
Aye.
It was like, hey, wait, that's hey, lap. Oh man. Now you sitting there feeling bad for him, and then you forgetting you in the pussy like, yo, this nigga about to fucking trend. This nigga don't even know. He don't even know.
Real quick before we go, last question: what is the worst part of dating to you?
Planning.
The beginning.
The planning.
Word, that is the first date. That is the fucking worst.
Yeah, like.
Y'all think the first date is the worst?
To me, it's the planning because, I mean, in the traditional sense, we the guys are expected to put this date together to impress you. That's
Fuck that.
Pick you up.
Good for you.
Choose the place.
Nah.
Choose the event as it happens.
I don't agree with that.
In that traditional sense, that's
Yeah.
what I was always doing.
Yeah.
And that's the part
Take
that drives me
control.
crazy.
Huh.
I used to try to work in conversations to find out what she likes so that at least I know what venue I'm looking
See,
for.
this
Or
is
what you don't want.
Such a nice guy that he cares about what she wants to do. I said,
Well, you don't want a shitty date on your behalf.
I'm not saying
Right.
you should date.
You don't wanna be
But here's
blamed
my
for it.
thing.
But I don't want to put it too extravagant because I don't want to paint a picture that I'm.
This
like,
is
yeah.
how it's
Like,
gonna
if
look.
You see a limo,
Yeah.
like my brother one time, he went all out on one
For the first date.
First date, limo, dinner,
And then
a
she's
fucking
like,
iPad.
well,
I was like, dude, you might as well just taking your paycheck and just put it on the table and say, hey, just put your name on it.
yeah, not first
Well,
date.
no.
But that's
What does she look like?
Oh,
If
she
I'm
look-
getting a limo,
I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yeah, honestly,
That bitch better be.
she wasn't.
She wasn't a 10.
It wasn't J-Lo.
She wasn't a 10.
Fuck J-Lo ain't getting no damn limo.
She was a good hard 5.
She's just-
And I'm
she's just
saying,
Jenny
and
from the
even-
block.
And this is when she gussied up. She was like at least maybe a 6.
Maybe she was.
She wasn't that,
She was giving it to him.
I gotta say that
she
she
was-
was either working
Yeah,
that
she
shit
was
like
giving
that
it to
or
him.
puke. And that was it.
go all out for this shit
I'm serious, bro.
Let me find out she was the superhead of the hood, nigga. Said,
Damn sure.
Said, let me get it before Pedro do.
Bless his heart.
Serious, bro.
Pedro gonna try to wife her.
I couldn't imagine.
I hope
another
it was
way.
worth it.
I like simplicity, but I like to keep it where this is me, and this is you, and I'm, here, you're enjoying this because I took the time to listen to it and hear it. Now, if you have the same likes as I do, then I know I have a venue like this that we'll both enjoy even more.
Yeah. You definitely don't want
The
to.
planning, I think, to me is like the one that just drives me crazy because I got to figure the chick out.
Hmm.
I got to figure out what she likes, what she don't like, and that just drives me
Fuck
crazy.
that.
And then if I pick the wrong venue, then that messes the wrong impression that I get. There won't be a second date.
So the first date is the worst date for
Especially
you?
if she's one that's critical.
No, but I see.
Really
I feel
critical
like
like
planning is the easy thing.
And she should also input
I ain't
too.
doing
She's
all-
very critical.
Nope,
She should
nope.
also be putting in effort
Nope, nope,
to
nope,
let you know.
nope.
Answer that question.
I don't want you to, I don't want to set you up for failure. You
Well,
know?
that's what I said before about the fact that I invest, she invests.
Right.
That's the one that's a green
But
light.
Instead
here's
of
the
looking
thing,
at you like,
most
you-
of
where are
most
we?
of the women who are very critical still can't answer their own damn questions.
right.
So let's just. So what would you like to do? You're supposed to figure that out.
Exactly.
Yes, that is the worst part. We were sitting over here
Oh, that's
discussing.
a
The worst
pain in the
part
ass.
about dating is the fucking money.
What happened?
I wasn't on that topic.
No, but he's right.
It's
But
the money.
that's what I was saying. He's so nice because I said,
What
you're
you-
gonna make
what-
me spend money on that first date. We're doing the fuck I want to do. Shit.
Money, dude.
At least some of what you want to do,
No. If I'm paying the entire bill.
Why do you need to do that on the first date? Because now you're setting a different standard for
No,
her.
but that's the expectation of a lot of women. Like even women who are willing to split the check with you, right?
This is
Down the
2024.
line. But this is what I'm saying. Even with women who are willing to split the check with you down the line, and by down the line I mean even date 2.
Right.
Date 1, you gotta.
never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a thing in Spanish that we say, que invita paga. That means if I invite you, I'm asking you out,
And you're
I'm the
paying.
one that's paid.
Yeah.
I'm the one that's, like I said, have to plan
And
this
that's
out.
why she does everything in the world to make sure you ask her.
I think, if and I
Wow.
can say it this way, when it comes to my lifetime,
Right.
I would have to say, if I could count between the fingers and the toes, how many times did I get asked out to a venue?
Yeah.
I have no fingers to show because,
Oh.
quite frankly, not one. But
I guess it depends on the lady, huh?
I mean, I've been asked.
I
one of the
mean,
weirdest things that ever happened is a woman brought me roses. Now that was something different.
That's nice.
That caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
Which is kind of nice because, like I said, you're putting.
Fuck all that shit,
Putting
nigga.
in.
Yeah.
Why are you
That-
giving
that-
me
that
roses? Give me
requires-
fucking chocolate, if anything.
give me pussy.
Not at the start of the date. Well, actually, you know what? Well, on that note, we're gonna wrap this one up. So
take that one.
we will catch you guys next time.
Stay tuned.